Wow. You can see the sun just starting to come up on the horizon. That's the seaside of Okayama over there. This is Bizen, famous for its swords. And I'm John. And this is an Only in Japan walkthrough of a small town here. I'm here to do a live stream on Facebook in a couple of hours. I don't know why Facebook, don't ask me, but I'm working with Jay and T.O. to introduce a sword museum, which is going to be really exciting. It's the Bizen Osafune Sword Museum. And I'm going to give a look inside and talk about the sword making process, which is what this town is famous for. But first, I thought we would take a look around this town a little bit before I get a chance to go out to the museum. It's still kind of dark, but you can see over there the leaves have changed color. And Okayama is a little bit later than Tokyo and some of the other areas. I know Kyushu doesn't start to change until December. So it's kind of a good thing for me because I kind of missed the fall colors this year. This is, the water will come up to here. It's now low tide. But I noticed that a lot of the buildings are raised off of the seaside. You see that's the hotel we were staying at behind the Tomato Bank, which is a part of the Okayama City Tomato Bank. I'll talk about that in a second. But it's our hotel's on stilts. So in case there was a tsunami or something, or the water level rose, I noticed that there's a lot of buildings that have that. Here's the post office. So I'm just going to take you on a little walk around here, give you an idea of what it's like. This is connected with the Ako line, which is not a line that I would take very often. It's a rural line from Okayama City. It kind of wraps around. Okayama, this area, very famous as being part of the Seto region. Very good lemons, for example. A lot of sunshine in this area. Really easy to live. But this town looks like a lot of towns in Japan. Again, this is the main post office here. It just kind of looks a little bit old, rough around the edges. Things are rusted. I love that. This is an electronics store. And there's the supermarket, the Max Value, which I guess opens up at 9 a.m. But it actually was open until like 10 p.m., which is quite late for small towns in Japan. It's a railroad town. You can see that right here. Wow. I guess this is where the old station used to be, and they moved it. So I'm walking actually to go get a coffee at that convenience store up here. So you guys want to join me for that? It's a lot. There's not a lot of people out here. You can see the Lawsons over there. There's, I think, one convenience store in this town. I put a link in the description for the map, and also a link to the Facebook page where I'm going to be doing the live stream in a couple of hours. Oh, wow. Like, I want to go out and take a look at the seaside over here, but it's really hard to get to the sea. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. First, I think we need a coffee. Yeah, the air's gotten drier with fall settling in. Hey, everybody. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. I went to bed at 10:30 and I woke up around 5-ish. Couldn't get to sleep, maybe because of the football games going on in the U.S. I don't know, but I put work over pleasure and missed that game, thank goodness. It did not turn out well for my Buckeyes. Right, Jim? He's watching here. Got a couple of Michigan people. Wow. I love the color of the summer. Oh, I think we can go down to the sea really quickly. Now, if we get a chance, I want to show you the manhole covers here. It is absolutely spectacular for manholers like us. Well, me. It's a image of the sword smithing, because Bizen is a sword making it's a sword producing region of Japan. Do you want to? I see, yeah, a lot of people are also watching the World Cup, probably better than American football. There's the soccer. So, like, just a little bit about this region. So Bizen, I had to memorize a lot of facts and information about that. There's, I guess there's 3 kinds of katana, the main ones. There's a tanto, which is a lot smaller, and a koshi katana, which is a waist sword. But the tachi is the long sword. And then there's the katana or uchi katana, which is the normal katana, the bigger one that was in the sash. Then there's that's for like hand-to-hand battle. And then there's the wakizashi, which was the second sword, the companion to the katana. Like all this stuff I'm gonna have to introduce to you at the museum in a couple of hours, but you can appreciate, look at this, what a beautiful sunrise. Thanks, Jim. Hey, hello, IA21. Thank you. Wow. Look at that. A really peaceful slice of the Japanese countryside here. This is Okayama. Wow. You can hear some of the factories have already started. I think this is a bakery. I'm not sure. Is this one of the Wonder Bread bakeries? Not sure what that is. It looks like a bread truck to me. Maybe it's the colors. Or that's a supermarket there. It is a little chilly, but it's not as cold as you'd think it would be. For November. Maybe it's because I'm in Okayama. All right, let's go hit that Lawson's right now. You'll see in the Japanese countryside, do you see there on the side of the mountain? Those cement fortifications are to stop landslides, which there are a lot of hills in this area. You see that hill there? And there are a lot of landslides after a lot of torrential rain or typhoons, for example. We see them especially recently in the Hiroshima, Okayama area. So it's nice to see that, you know, this town looks safe with the fortification there. WRX Turbo is in the house. And these manhole covers are lacking. I will show you a better one in the live stream. I'm going to do an Only in Japan Go live stream after the Facebook one. But I encourage you to watch that because there's another YouTuber that's going to be in there with me who is reporting from Niigata at the exact same time. And that's pretty exciting. All right, I've got 5 minutes to get this coffee and get back. Heavy traffic. Are they gonna be okay with me live streaming in here? I guess so. All right, let me get my 200 yen out for the coffee.
Lawson でお買い物中の皆さん。
こんにちは。じゃあホットコーヒーお願いします。大きいサイズ。10円持ってますね。はい。ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
Oh wow, English.コーヒー L サイズでしたね。メガじゃない。はい。All right, so we got a coffee coming in here. Inbound. Oh, look at that hot brew. I kind of want a mega coffee, actually. Mega. I've never seen a mega coffee before. All right. Okay, we're out of here. That was pretty good. I kind of want to. I'm curious now about this mega coffee. That was. What's a mega coffee? I don't. It must be really big. This is a large in Japan, right? So you have to give Lawson's credit. They won up 7-Eleven. They have a mega coffee. That wasn't a choice. I asked for the big one. I said, okay, the big one. They always ask you what size coffee. I always think that there's one size of coffee in Japan, but no, there's like 4 now, and one of them is a mega coffee. How cool is that? Well, it's not cool at all. It's really hot, which is brilliant. All right, we're just a couple of minutes away from the hotel. Yeah, again, this is just a small town. I thought I would take you through here. A lot of local businesses. You can see I love the characteristics of these old towns, and I guess you can call them retro towns in a way, but this one, look at this alley here. Well, it just gives you an idea. Again, this is all the drainage that goes underneath here. They cement blocks on the road, so it's easy to pull up and clean out the drains. Usually it was a canal and they covered them over, and a lot of the older towns are now bringing back those canals and just beautifying them, but I guess they put that over there because it's just not practical anymore. Wow. I found a really delicious looking confection shop over on the corner here, but they closed too early. It was just closing up shop. They had some nice looking cakes in here, and whenever I go to a local town and I find a bakery, I'm like I go straight to it, like a fly to what is it, bee to honey. So my metaphors are not good at 6 a.m. Yeah, it is a cute little street. It's a seaside town, so every now and then you'll hear a seagull, but it's not quite the sounds of the seaside that I would think. Again, as the sun comes up, and it rained really hard yesterday, so I'm glad that we've got some sunny skies, it looks like. The autumn foliage I guess it's in the peak right now in Okayama area, and that's gonna bode well for me as I finish up this live stream. I'm gonna have a little bit of time possibly to do another live stream after the Sword Museum. Again, those are joining us. I'm going to be doing a Sword Museum live stream in a couple of hours on Facebook for JNTO, and then I'll do an Only in Japan Go one, and then I'm also going to see what I can find on the way back home to Tokyo, because Kanai and Leo are waiting for me. I love these, like, I don't know what you call them, like popcorn hills. They're like all over. They just kind of pop up out of the mountain. And if you ride the train between Himeji and Okayama, you got a ton of these popcorn hills. I don't know what else you call them. Like mounds. I guess it's volcanic in influence. I'm not sure. But here we are back at the hotel. STK in the middle of the town. Ohayou gozaimasu. And there you go. An enjoyable, very light stream. I bucked the peso rule. I'll see you in a couple of hours at the Sword Museum. The vending machine choices are pretty light, so I'm glad that I hit that Lawson's. If you can't find a convenience store, you can always go for a hot coffee at a vending machine, but it's just not the same as a freshly brewed, lovely smelling cup of Joe from Lawson's. Thank you, Hello Hi 821 for that. I'll be enjoying it for the next, 5 minutes. All right, everybody. Have a good day. Have a good night. I'll see you again in a couple of hours on Facebook Live. Don't forget to chime in. There's actually a quiz in there where you can win a $70 or $80 gift certificate, which is kind of an exciting little tidbit of information for those of you who are watching. You might be able to get that gift certificate. I don't know if there's more than one, but there'll be a quiz. I can't tell you the answer, but I don't think it's that hard. Just pay attention to the stream, and you'll have a good chance. I think you have to be on Facebook though to take that quiz. All right, I'll see you in a couple of hours. Bye bye, everyone. Bye from Okayama, Bizen.